its superpowers, and in 6 out of 10, belief is the key.
I believe I can fly! I believe I can fly! Superman! Superman, what arm is it?
Your phone's charged.
What the hell?
Oh, snap!
Welcome for not getting robbed!
Captain Marvel was directed by David F. Wait, what? Wrong title? Okay, my bad. Shazam was directed by David F. Sandberg and is based on the DC Comics hero of the same name and is yet the 7 or 6 Man of Steel, BVS, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Aquaman, 7th installment of the DC Extended Universe, which is going really in the best direction, I'd say, because it's not that I don't like dark stuff, but I like it when it's done good, like with Nolan, and not like Snyder, even though I do like BVS. And it stars Zachary Levi as Shazam, originally known as Captain Marvel in the comics, but then got changed because of some copyright stuff, whatever, legal stuff, and then Marvel Comics took the name. And we got Mark Strong as Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, the villain, and Asher Angel as Billy Batson, who gets the powers of Shazam from Djimon Hounsou, who played one of the kings in the Kingdoms of Atlantis, which also takes place in the DCU, but now he's the original Shazam. So he imbues Billy Batson with those powers, and he has to fight the 7 deadly sins, which are basically just Doomsday CGI done a little better, I'd say. So what I like about this movie, it's good. Like, if you've seen the trailer, the comedy, it's really great. Directed by David F. Sandberg, who did Lights Out and an Annabelle Creation, 2 horror movies that are really above average, to say the least. And you can say that he still keeps his flair, like Aquaman like James Wan did for Aquaman, like with the trench scene where it kind of had like this horror vibe. There's a scene in Shazam where you're like, is this supposed to be in a comic book movie or in a horror movie? You know about the scene I'm talking about if you've already seen the movie. If you haven't, it takes place in an office building. And the villain Thaddeus Sivana, played by Mark Strong, who played Sinestro in 2011's Green Lantern starring Ryan Reynolds. And he's a much better villain here. He at least got a backstory, which really made you care at the beginning, but then he turns full-on villain, like Marvel villain, disposable stuff. But he does his job. But what really works in this movie is Asher Angel as Bill Batson and Zachary Levi as Shazam. It's not like when he transforms into Shazam, he completely forgets that he's Billy, but no. He becomes Shazam, but he's still got basically the mind of a teenager. So when you get superpowers at that age, you're not interested in saving the world and battling bad guys. You're more like, I want to get the girl, how can I get more money, and all that stuff. And he's put into this foster family because he lost his mother at a young age. Not like his mother passed away, but he basically got lost in a fair, and you'll know whether he finds his mother or not. But he's been changing foster families, and he comes into this one and meets this really great friend in Freddy, and who is really all about the superhero stuff. He collects memorabilia from Superman, Batman, all that stuff. This movie is, when it's comedy, it's good. It knows what it is. Just like Aquaman. It's not trying to be anything else. It's a full-on comic book movie, and there are some surprises. If you're a fan of the Shazam character, there are some surprises in this movie. I won't say, but the final fight, maybe the final fight goes on for a little too long. And what I was really disappointed in was, for a hero like Shazam, he doesn't use his lightning like just for fun. But in the final fight, he doesn't. Now that I'm really thinking about it, no, he doesn't use it at all. Yeah, if you've known Shazam as this OP character in the comics, he doesn't really show his overpoweredness like Superman in this movie. It's more like making you care about Billy Batson and the character. But overall, I think they nailed it. And in the sequel, no, The Rock is not in this one. Black Adam is not in this movie. But if they are introducing it in the sequel, then make Shazam OP too. Like, this is gonna be a really good fight. Overall, really enjoyed it. I think I do like Aquaman a bit more, but still, one of the best of the DCU, and it is going in the right track. I'm gonna give DC's Shazam an A-. Really good time, really fun time. The action sometimes is just typical superhero fare, but it's the characters which really should be the main focus of any movie, the characters, and the story which really keeps you locked in the movie. As always guys, thanks for watching. Give a big thumbs up, comment below, follow me on social media, subscribe my channel. That way I can see you next time.